Well, greetings and welcome once again to ASN presentation and training for some. Well, I'm Jerome Jones, and I am so thankful to be here again this Tuesday evening, right here, coming to you from Spring, Texas. And those of you that are getting us throughout the uh, Facebook, and those of you that are getting us on YouTube, all over. I want to welcome you to another dynamic presentation of the ASN Global Business Opportunity. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different than I have in times past. I'm going to focus on some of the many services that ASN provides. Because I want to really address some of the why of ASN. Why do you get ASN, and why would you be overjoyed with it? I want to address those things today, and there are some great answers. First of all, let me tell you what ASN is. It is a global online business opportunity for anyone in the world. It is a conglomerate of businesses of all professions that are housed on one platform, put together by the staff of ASN, has been around for nearly 30 years. Have over 1 million independent business owners like me. I am what they call an IBO, which simply stands for Independent Business Owner. Now, I tell you, I've been involved with online businesses, home based businesses, brick and mortar businesses for a long time, for most of my life. And I have never seen anything to the likes of ASN. There's nothing that I've been a part of. There's nothing that I have seen that comes close to matching what ASN does. So I want to tell you a little about that. Now, if you have any questions, I'm going to tell you too. My messenger channel is open. So if you go to Messenger and you want to ask me a question, just send it to me by Messenger. I will get that question and I will bring it up in this broadcast, because I just want you to interact with us. I want to be able to answer some direct questions that you have, and I'll kind of take you on directly with some of your concerns. If you have concerns and you say, well, I want to know more about ASN. I want to, I got a few questions. Or, well, I could say what I do say to everyone. Look, it's totally free. So because it is totally free, you can come on inside and you can take your time offer, and you'll walk away with a conclusion that you've never seen nothing as powerful as ASN, and in the abundance of what ASN do for you. I'm not talking about what you do to earn something now. I'm talking about what ASN do for you, and giving you the opportunity to literally change your life. So ASN is this huge business. It operates all over the world. Now, let me just point out some of my understanding. I know that you cannot be around 30 years and operate all over the world and have over 1 million independent business owners and millions of customers if you're not doing it right. That doesn't happen. That's not an accident. That's because someone has the right formula and is doing it the right way. Okay. They don't have complaints about them with the Better Business Bureau. They doesn't have lawsuits against them. They are very ethical and just a tremendous world class, first class company that now is given back to mankind in a gigantic way. So I want to talk about, some of the services that you can get with ASN. You don't have to be a customer. I mean, you don't have to be an owner. You don't have to be anything. You can just use the service, and then if you want to, get your own, you can get your own. One of the beautiful things about it is that the individual that is on a very tight budget, the individual that don't have money that they can even take their chance, they can no longer take any risk. One of the beauties of ASN is that works for that person. Oftentimes a person that already have a lot of money, or a person that can afford to kind of, spend $100 here and spend $100 there, they can just get it. And if they lose it, they can probably replace that. But for the individual that just cannot take $25 and spend it every month for something, cannot keep having a financial investment, that's just not able to do it. This is the beauty of ASN. It works for the person that's on the have a dime. And ASN says we will never ask you for a dime. So I love this about this company because they are true to their word and they deliver what they say. Now, if you want to be a part of ASN, and I'm going to go ahead and put up my backup because I like to be able to also see, and I don't know if sometime I'm being seen. I'm just going to stream it twice. I'm not going to put any description on this stream here, but I want to say this, that if you want to know something about ASN, you want to find out, it's totally open, it's free. It doesn't, ASN work for the person that's on the rock bottom. You can be homeless and ASN works for you. Okay. So ASN is not this thing that you're going to be running a risk and you're going to be spending your money in it and you're not going to get anything out of it and you're going to go broke and you're going to get further in debt and you're going to get frustrated. That's not ASN. ASN is a world-class money-making organization that is helping thousands upon thousands around the world do the same thing. And my question to you is, why can't you be one of them? Why can't you be one of those that can be in that number that says, I am earning a full-time income doing less than a part-time job, less than 30 minutes a day? Why can't that be you? Why can't it be you that gets the benefit of all these services, and not have to worry about paying for it? Why can't you be the one that gets free vacations? Why can't you be the one to get a free gifts every time you take a sample of a product, every time you get a free quote, or you take a free trial? Why can't you be the one get that video camcorder? Why can't you get the MP4 player? Why can't you get the free airplane and hotel vacation? Why can't you get that free cruise? I mean, these are things that ASN gives away every time somebody do anything on this business site. So I just love the way that ASN function, because again, you don't need any money and you make money just for giving things away. So in other words, you just give stuff away and you make money, and you don't have to spend any money to make money. These are all things that goes contrary to the regular business idea. The idea is that it takes money to make money. The idea is you got to spend money if you're going to make money. That's not true with ASN. ASN, you don't have to spend a dime and you can still make money. And not only do you not have to spend a dime, but with ASN, no one that comes to your site have to spend a dime and you still make money and they still walk away with free gifts and free trips, free vacations, free cruises, free cameras, free MP4 players. I mean, touchscreen tablets. They walk away with all these things when they didn't spend a dime and you get a paycheck on top of it. So I have reason to be excited about ASN. So let me just try to take you through some of the services that they have, because the services are, we're talking about top professional services. We're not talking about just we're talking about things like lawyers and mortgages and banks and hotels and cars and electricity companies and phone companies. We're talking about things that is that is anchored in the fabric of all mankind, wherever they live, and ASN, you know what they do? They make you a partner in all of those businesses, and they don't charge you a single dime to do it. See, and that's, I mean, I can't help but to be excited about that, because I am a partner now in companies all over the world, and I didn't have to pay not the first dollar to invest in these companies, and you don't get to be a partner in a company without putting in your share of the investment. Well, with ASN, I don't have to put in a single dime, and I don't have to pay any monthly fees. I have to pay no initial investment fees. I have to buy no products. I don't have to sell anything to anybody. I don't have to talk with anybody. I don't have to engage in none of the delivery of the services. And I don't have to handle none of the administrative things. And I get to get a paycheck plus free gifts from the free business that ASN has built and delivered to me at no charge. So I want you to understand that this is a phenomenal opportunity. So if you're watching this presentation and you say, well, I'd like to know more about it, there's a link in the description somewhere, and you can click on that link and you can come on in and and take your time, look around. Listen, I'm not going to try to persuade you anymore in that area, because ASN doesn't need any pump. It doesn't need any hype. ASN has a proven track record. ASN is the best there is out there. And so I'm so proud to be a member of ASN. I really am. I've never been able to say with such a degree of confidence about other programs as I can say about ASN, and then turn around and prove it to you before it's out. Now, I just love that, and that's the way ASN is. ASN said, you're not going to wait 30 days to prove this. You don't have to wait 6 months to prove that we are the right fit for you. They said, no, you come into ASN, you can prove it in 15 minutes. You can prove whether or not we are telling you the truth about the possibility of your success with ASN. Okay, so ASN said you get started today, and within 1 hour, you can earn up to $500 or more without spending a single dime. So I want you to think about that. Think about this proposal. You accept this free business. You spend about 15 minutes to an hour, and you've earned up to $500 or more dollars. Just think about that. So I want you to really kind of embrace that idea, and you don't spend any money, and you get to own all of these, get ownership in all of these companies. And they're not just in one location, but they're all over the world. They're all over the world. And you don't have to deal with nothing but the paycheck. See, and for you to be able to prove that in 1 hour, you know how many hours we have wasted on things that didn't do us any good? Do you know how many hours we spent watching a basketball game, a football game, or whatever your shows was, that after the show was over, we had nothing? You know, we had absolutely nothing. But now we've got a chance to take this 1 hour and make from $100 to over $500 and not spend a dime. You know, tell me anywhere else can you do that? That's what I want to know. Where else can you go and take an hour and make from $100 to over $500 without spending a single dime? Tell me where else can we go to do that? See, that's why I'm excited about ASN. That's why I love to present it, because it works for the man at the bottom. Because no matter what kind of price you put on something, there's always going to be someone that doesn't have that amount, that may not be able to reach that that price point, But when the cost is zero and the income is within the first hour, see, you can't argue that this doesn't work for the man at the bottom. And if it works for the ones at the very bottom, then it works for those that, that have a little money, that can invest in certain things, that can purchase certain tools to help even more advance their cause. So I want to talk about the services of ASN. And so this is going to be just a kind of like a special edition of ASN. Now, if you got any questions, don't forget to send them to me right now through our messenger, and I will answer them. But I am so excited about this because I want to point something out. We're in the month of November, and this is the holiday season, and ASN is a perfect vehicle that can change the outcome of your month of January. Now, why did I say January and February? Because when we go through the holidays year after year, most people come out of the holidays in January struggling to get caught up from the additional monies that they have spent during the holidays. And I'm sure that you can identify with that. You went into your savings, you dipped into your savings, and many people didn't have no savings from the beginning. So they went and got cash advance loans. They got increased limits on their credit cards, and they shop because it's what we do. And so now the shopping is over. Thanksgiving and Christmas have come and gone. We're into the new year, and it's time to pay the bills for what we borrowed and what we spent extra in those months. And at the same time, we have to pay the current monthly bills. So people are really strapped for money. People travel during the holidays. That means they're paying money for airplane tickets, renting cars, buying gas, eating out at restaurants, staying in hotels, and they're just and buying gifts for their loved ones. So that's just a lot of extra being done. ASN say we can help you do all that, because we can give you some vacations free, hotel stay free, airplane tickets free. We can give you some gifts like camcorders, MP4 plays, digital tablets. We can give you those things free, which will cut down your expense in a big way and give you the hotel stay for a whole week free. That'll cut down your expense in a big way. We can give you discount on rental cars. We can give you gas vouchers that save you on your gas. We can give you grocery vouchers to save you on your grocery. We can give you restaurant discount money to save you on eating out at restaurants. So we can cut hundreds and thousands of dollars off of your expenses in the month of November and December, and every month thereafter, and it won't cost you a dime. Now you gotta, guys, are you really hearing me? Because I keep saying it won't cost you a dime, but look at the savings, look at the benefit to you, look at the service you're getting. You're getting 8 days at a hotel resort property, and the only thing you have to pay is the taxes, because the room charge is free. If the room is $300 a night and the taxes is $50 a night, you're going to pay the $50 and ASN pays the $300. So it's just an absolute phenomenal that this is available to people and they don't know about it, or they don't take advantage of it. Okay. But that's ASN. ASN says, okay, we're going to help you. We want to help strengthen you financially, and so we want to save you money on everything that you're doing. Now, here's the concept about ASN so that you can understand the long and the short of it. The long and the short of it when it comes to how to make money. Do what you're already doing and get paid for doing it. That's what ASN tell you. They say you don't have to do nothing different. You have to do nothing extra. Just do what you're already doing. Because you're already doing it and you're not getting paid for it. And ASN said, if you do those same things that you're already doing, we'll pay you really good to do them, and we'll give you free things for doing them. I mean, I can't just make this up, because you can check it out and you can prove it before I finish the broadcast. Before I finish the broadcast, you can validate everything that I'm telling you to be the absolute truth. See, so I want to encourage you to come on board, get on my team. This is a winning team here. This team is winning. We're not out here just groping around, but no, we're winning. And another thing that ASN has done, and I'm devoting this time to the services that they provide. ASN has given me a whole ministerial fundraising website, so that all the proceeds that come in through that website, the commissions that come in through that website, will go to my mission fund account. That's just big time. I'm talking about a company now that is world class all over the world, that didn't charge me a dime and is paying me to do what I already do. So I gotta make sure that this point is made. I'm already doing these things, so therefore I'm not doing anything new. And they are paying me to do them. And on top of paying me to do them, they're giving me free gifts every time I do what I'm already doing. And that's what they'll do for you. So that's a great service. So here we have a company that is worldwide, a company that has made me a full partner with all of these companies all over the world, so that if any transaction takes place in any of these companies all over the world, I get paid. ASN have 7 profit sharing bonuses. 7. I've earned all 7 in the first 30 days. ASN have a training bonus, a manager's bonus, a group bonus. I've earned all 3 of those. ASN pays downline commission overrides to 10 levels. Well, I don't have people on 10 levels. I only have people on 4 levels now. Just started having someone on my 4th level. So I can get paid downline override commissions on all 4 of those levels. See, so it's just the system is so uh, absolutely, it is so good for every individual, because in order to earn, I only have to generate 1 point. And we'll talk about points at a different time, but I only have to generate one, and I can generate as many points as I want absolutely free. So that means I can make whatever income I want to make without spending any money to make it. And you know what else I love about this? I only have to spend 15, 20 minutes a day. I only have to spend 15, 20 minutes a day. So I want you to understand this here. ASN is not what you think. It's not what you've been accustomed to. If you are in need of a real financial overhaul, if you're in really need, you may be behind in your mortgage, you may be behind in your car payments, you may be behind in your other monthly payments. ASN can pull you out. ASN can give you the kind of financial revival that can change your entire economic situation, not only for you, but for your family and for your family's families. Because this is a real business. You will have to will this business to your family members. It will be a business that stays in your family until they decide to sell it. You could sell it for thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm really want you to understand the services that they offer, because these are services that people use. Now I'm going to pull up my screen and I'm going to try to share with you. Bless the Lord. I'm going to try to share with you, um, what some of the services are. And I'm going to try to do this from a standpoint of just, I think, let's see, is it going to show? Let me just try to show the whole. Well, I don't know whether I should do that or not. Uh, if I show the whole screen, it should show, like, let me see a second. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to share the whole screen because I got 2 browsers open. Actually, I got 3 browsers open. Also share the system's audio. Well, do I want to? Yeah, I guess I do. I said, okay, I need to select that. And so now we come in here. No, that's not what I want. We're not going to do that. Let's go back and let's stop that for a moment and let me get the individual screen then. And we will be able to see it a lot clearer. Let's go to right here and we'll share that. Now, I want you to see some of the services that ASN offers. They are a conglomerate of professional companies that is all over the world. And some of the services are maybe in one country and not in the other country. That happens in every case. Like you may have a McDonald's in Spring, Texas, but you may not have one in Cato. So that's going to be in every case. But they are operating in countries around the world. Now, here's what I want you to see here. If you are in need of any financial services. We have this one right here. We have mortgage reductions service. We have no down investments. We have credit repair services. We have a free credit repair kit. We have bankruptcy. We have divorce services if people are in need of this type of legal service too. We are providing no down home loans. Now you got to see this. They're not just kidding. They're not kidding. They absolutely mean that you can buy a home with no money down. And not only can you buy it with no money down, but you can buy it with, if your credit score is low, all of those things, they have the solution for them. If you need a will, they have that. If you want some free bankruptcy forms where you can do it yourself, they'll provide them for you. They'll also provide the legal bankruptcy service for you for just $295. And you compare that with companies that's charging you $4,000 and $5,000 to do the bankruptcy. ASN says, no, you're not going to pay that. And then they even got a payment plan for that $295. I just can't. That's shocking to me, because the other companies want you to pay $4,000 or $5,000 up front. If they also provide a free foreclosure list to real estate people. They got tax services here. If that's a big thing. At the end of the year, people are filing their corporate taxes and their business taxes and personal taxes, and they are looking to save money on them. Well, this tax service is top line. All you got to do is you click on that banner right there. Someone comes to the site, and this is what they see. They come to your site, and this is what they see. They see how to lower your taxes. They can click to call. They can talk directly to someone, because these are professional services, not just something that was thrown together, but these are services that people use time after time after time. And so you can come right here. Here's the toll-free number. You can call this number for a free consultation. Now, you know what happens when somebody do that? Let's say that person is you, and you call this number and you got a free consultation. Let me show you some of the services. This is absolutely stunning. You call this number, and when you call them, they're going to ask you to give them this service ID number right there. That's JM17049. That's my Jerome Jones Ministries ID number. So now when you call them to get that free consultation, whether you get your taxes done with them or not, whether you do any business with them or not. You don't have to do any business with them. But just because you call them and you ask them for a free quote or free consultation, they're going to pay me some money. Now, that's just wow. They're gonna pay me some money. I don't know who you are. I didn't talk to you, but you are in need of saving money on your taxes, getting your taxes done. ASN says we have the best tax service. ASN said we're going to save you hundreds and thousands of dollars on your tax bill. So you know what happens when when this tax company takes on your account. Now, remember, I made money just because you made a phone call. You made the call just to ask them, and they pays me money. And then let's say 10 people make that call. Well, I'm going to get paid for every one of those calls. But then let's say 6, 7 people, because the only reason they're calling is because they need the service. But when they call, they find out that the service that they are talking with is much cheaper than what they've been getting. So that means they're going to get the service. So when they get the service, let's say they save $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 off of their tax bill. I'm going to get 7% of that savings. I'm going to get that 10% up to 15%. Can you just kind of see the service that they're providing, a professional service for the public? And every time the public call them and inquire about the service, I'm not talking about calling them and getting the service, but every time the public calls them and inquire about the service, they pay me money. And then when the public use the service, they pay me even more money. And what am I doing? I don't know. I'm just going about doing whatever I want to do. I'm not involved with none of that. ASN said we'll take care of all of it. Now, for the mothers out there, the moms and grandmoms that know, well, I didn't come that far enough to be able to talk with all of the people and understand everything that they're telling me. Maybe I didn't get that much, and I'm not able to do that. That's why I say this works for the person that has no knowledge. You know why? If you don't ever have to talk to anybody, if you don't ever have to explain nothing, ever have to be a part of the service, ever have to handle none of the products or services, then you don't have to know absolutely anything but how to go pick up your check. That's all. So that's why I say this all the time. Just love the business model. So now, this is just one of the many services that they offer. And you can see there, they says, oftentimes it makes more sense and dollars to declare more income. Now, people don't think that way, but that's the truth. And then it says, how is this possible? The simple application of the principles we show below can how we save you hundreds, often even thousands. Okay, and then we got a lot of different testimonies and comparisons here. So they just provide you with quality stuff, quality that you will be so proud of using. I got to tell you, you'll be so proud of using it. And I used this service almost 30 years ago, the bankruptcy service. And I was in the Carolinas while the case of mine was going on in Florida. I never had to step foot in the courtroom. I never had to sit down and discuss anything with anyone. ASN, their legal team took that case and litigated it for me. Only charged me $295. Come on, guys, that just blew me away. Now, it should have blew me away a lot more than it did, because I didn't follow up and do what I should have done. I should have got the program for myself, and I'd have had hundreds of thousands of people in my downline right now. How do I know that? How do I know that? Because the people that is my upline, they already have 15, 20, and 30,000 people in their downline. And our downline goes 10 levels deep. So you can just do the math on that. And they came in like 15 and 20 years ago. So you want to see all of these services, all of these services. A person can come here and they can go through all of this. They got all the information right there at their fingertips. They got it right there. And so these are professional services that we provide worldwide, okay, all over the different world where there's taxes services needed, then we provide it, okay. And this is just another one of those remarkable opportunities. Now, that's one service, but we go back here to mortgage reduction. And we click on this and you see this is another service. And it again, you can see over here, it's got the phone number there again. It's got the service ID number already there, but it provides people with services to save their homes. You don't have to lose your home. ASN is really top line. And they know how to present your case where it benefits you and it benefits the banks, okay? And that is a winning solution. A lot of people lose their homes because they just don't know how to present it. They don't even know some of the things that is available to them. ASN have a 97% success rate. And just think about that. With all the people in the country, you have a 97% success rate, and you've been doing this for 30 years. So they pretty much seen all situations. A free, no obligation. They'll do an analogy of your situation for free. I mean, it's not going to cost you nothing. But guess what? Again, when the public calls this number, see, when the public calls that number for this free, no obligation consultation, they're going to give them this service ID number. And when they give them this service ID number, they don't have to get the service. As soon as they give them that service ID number, I'm going to get paid. Okay. So I'm just want to show you that this is a easy and ongoing way that you will make a really good income with dealing with real people, dealing with professional companies, and you never have to get involved with none of the services. You never have to pay nothing. You never have to buy nothing. They give you the business. So now understanding that, you see this on the screen, that customer can come here and fill out this little form right here and see they got my ID, service ID number already there. I don't even have to remember to do it. I don't have to, remember to do absolutely nothing, regarding the service end of it. So now when somebody goes in there and they, let's say they get the consultation and they look it over and they say, well, I think we want to use this service because look at this here. The mortgage negotiation, other firms starts at $3,500. ASN is $1,500, and they have a payment plan available. Now, would you rather pay over $3,500 or $1,500 to get the same service and even better service? See, that's why I'm telling you, these are big ticket items, and it doesn't take you to do a lot of them, because you're gonna get paid a healthy commission every time that is utilized. You're gonna get paid a lot every time someone use any of these services. But there are people that are losing their homes, they're losing their businesses, and ASN said, you don't have to lose it. You don't have to lose it. And let me just read you this little caption here. ASN, no, a solution is not affordable. A solution that's not affordable is no solution at all. Whatever your issue, house payments, credit card debt, bad credit, and so on, in most cases, our synergy of professions can facilitate the outcome that provides an all-inclusive solution. ASN is no joke. ASN is the real high-class, top quality, professional organization that I am so proud to be a part of. And that's not even to mention all that they do for me. I mean, just the things that they do for me that others have charged me for years to do. I paid for this kind of service, but I don't have to pay for it with ASN. ASN instead pays me. Now, look at what else is here. Depending on your circumstances and needs, our services and solutions can include the saving of your home, if you so choose, or the postponement of foreclosure for the maximum term. See, why is that important? A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, they get the foreclosure notice and they don't know how to address it, and they just say, okay, I've just got to throw the towel in, start packing up to get out. That's not smart, but that's all that they know. But ASN will say, wait a minute, Jerome, if you decide that you are not going to try to keep this home, okay, then you still have some rights. You still have a course that you can take that will put you in a better position so that you can get another home. So don't throw away your position now just because you lost out here. So what is that? ASN is saying, we're going to make arrangements for you to stay in that home the maximum amount of time. And you're not going to have to worry about payments. And that, look what it says, they can postpone or the foreclosure for the maximum term, often while living rent-free. Because once it goes into foreclosure, you don't have to pay no more monies. So you can get up to 2 years in a house. Just keep the lights on, keep the water on, and you can be there for a couple of years. And that money now you can be saving that will put you in a better position to move into another apartment or another property, okay? But you don't know how to do that, and that's why these services are so important, okay? Then upon vacating that property, financial restitution to you, all in conjunction with a concurrent resurrection of credit status while freeing yourself of debt. In other words, ASN said while you're staying there, they're going to be putting you in a better credit position. Now, you haven't heard anything like that. You're in foreclosure. You're losing your house, but you're staying there up to 2 years rent free. And you're getting in a credit position that's going to be better than what you were while you was owning the house and while you was in foreclosure. So that when you move out of that house, you're going to have the credit and the cash to move right into another house. See, that's smart. See, and you won't have no debt hanging over your head. You won't have none of that debt hanging over your head. Now, let me just say this, guys, because I've been into dabbing into financial workshops and seminars and conducting them for many years now, and into real estate and buying and selling and things like that. And you may not know that even when you get that foreclosure and you move out, you still got rights. Whenever they sell that house, do you know if they sell that house for more than you owed on it, the difference of that money is yours. That's your money. And you got a right to just claim. All you got to do is go down there, fill out the papers, and they give it to you. But you don't know that, see? So that's why these services are just so bad. I just love, this is good stuff here. This is good stuff. So I want you to understand that ASN is not just this this group that throws out a lot of hot air. They're providing things that we're using every single day. Now, some of the other services here is, like I said, the bankruptcy, credit repair, tax preparation. All of these is going to be services that people use time after time after time, and they're going to pay you a lot of money. These services are going to pay you a lot of money. Okay, so now I'm going to come back out of this one, and I want us to look at something else here. We've got the mortgage reduction. We just left that. We've got let's see what the personal loans are, because during the holidays, people get cash advances and all kind of different credit card limits and personal loans to do what they want to do during the holidays. Well, you got your own company. You can get your own. If you need to buy a car, we got auto loans. That's who you are partnered with. See, and you could come right here to your site now and get a car loan. See, personal loans, need cash fast, got a home emergency, you can come right here and do it. You can get this loan approved here in 24 hours. All of these are companies, professional institutions. We got a Visa cashback program here. We've got another one here that you can utilize this service. You can utilize this service here and get this short-term loan and have it from $500 to $4,000 just to have some extra emergency cash that you have a need of. So these are all institutions that is doing business around all over the country. We got Loan Mart here, give you cash in 24 hours up to $25,000, 5-minute approval. These are legitimate companies. You can actually call them, you talk to them, and same thing here. This here, stop the foreclosure, lower your payments, live rent and payment free up to a year. All of this is available to you. But if you don't know, you just can't benefit from it. If I would click on this button right here, it's going to take me right to the loan mart where I just go to work and fill it out. And inside of 5 minutes, I'm going to know, okay, what I got here. This loan starts at $2,500 and it'll go on up to about $25,000. So I can call them and talk directly to them. I can fill out the information. What I want you to see is that this is a conglomerate of real businesses that are operating all over the country, that have real people in these offices that you can call them up and actually speak with them and interact with them, of the highest quality service and top professionalism. You will be proud to be a part of ASN. And these companies that I'm showing you, I'm a partner with them. Anybody that come in here and do business with them, they're going to pay me something for it. I just can't overstate that. And I really want you guys to see that instead of coming out of the holidays in January, struggling to get caught up with your bills and whatnot, why don't you come out of the holidays in January and have a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 check to put in your account? That makes sense. And you can do it without spending any money. Okay. So I want you to really, really understand the services that we're talking about are services that people are using. Now, let me just go to another aspect, I would say, of this ASN business. Let me just go. Let's see. I want to visit some of the other corporate partners that we are all partnered with. And just to think that we can have these partnerships and not spend any money to pay for it, that is simply unheard of. It really, really is. Now, I'm strolling down here looking for some of the things. And there's one thing I had never talked about, and I'm going to have to, because I read about it and it was just phenomenal. I got blown away at it when I read about it. But there's so many things that you get blown away with ASN. But this is health insurance. Do you know I could offer not just health insurance for the individual, but even for businesses? And you'll get it at a much lower price, a better coverage for a lesser price. And every time somebody just called and asked for a quote, I get paid. And when they get the service, I get paid again. It's just absolutely a win-win. Now, but I want us to look down here. And you see this, I saw it just a minute ago, and I want to go into it. I want to go into this segment right about now. I was just looking at it before I made that last statement, and somehow I moved the mouse and I got lost because I don't see it right now. It's here though, but I don't see it. There it is. I want you to look at this here. Now, I'm talking about services. That's why I'm dealing with these areas, because I want you to see that you got every type of service that you use. Look at this right here. I have Walmart that I am partners with Walmart all over the world. What that means is that I no longer have to I no longer have to spend at Walmart and not get any money back. I can spend money at my own Walmart through my partnership, rather. I have a partnership that covers me for every Walmart in the world. So now if somebody comes through my website, which I have this link right here, and they click on that link and they shop at this Walmart, I am going to get paid a commission every time that happens. Now, you know how many people shop at Walmart? Because Walmart carries some of everything. And so whatever people buy, they buy shoes, they buy clothes, they buy tires, batteries, they buy sporting goods, grocery, I get paid. Now, when I shop, this is where it gets where I can guarantee that I'm going to make money because I can buy my eyes that I'm already buying. Now I can buy them from my own partnership, Walmart's. And now every time I buy something from Walmart, I get a paycheck and I get to choose a free gift, whichever one I want. Now, but that's not all. Look at this. This is Amazon. I got my own Amazon. I got my own Best Buy. I got my own Macy's. I got my own Office Depot and Sam's Clubs and Costco's and all of these places. I'm a full partner with all of these stores from all over the world. And I didn't have to pay a dime. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not seeing nothing like ASN. You just haven't, And so I want to really encourage you to come on inside. Come on inside. You have nothing to lose. You have absolutely nothing to lose. I've got a whole academy that I'm in partnership with where people want to further their careers. People want to buy wholesale items. I got that. They want to buy jewelry and stuff. I got that. They want to buy gifts and flowers. I can get it. I got all of that. So I got partnership with all of them. Okay. So what I want you to see is that we have top quality, highly professional services that people use all over the world. And we are partners with these companies all over the world. And we don't have to do anything. We don't have to handle none of it. Okay. So I want you to really see that this is not just something that we get that somebody gives us and we just just say, well, okay, the only thing about it is I'm just going to endure it because I might make a few dollars. No, this is something that you're buying grocery right now. You buy clothes right now. You buy computers right now. You buy TVs right now. Okay. So this is something that you use. And what they're telling you is that we'll give you those things cheaper and we'll give you a paycheck on top of that. And we'll give you free gifts on top of that. Okay. That's the difference. You're doing it right now and you're not getting anything extra. They're saying do it through your own company and you get a whole lot more and it's a lot more convenient. Okay. Now, I also want to go to another segment here. And this segment just literally blows you away. It really does. And so this is going to have to wrap this portion up. I really don't have as much time, but I'm going to go through a couple of more sections right here. I'm going to deal with this one. See this travel and vacations? This is good. Now, remember, you already get vacations free too. But look at this here. 65% off of Jamaica. That's just incredible. You got car rentals. You can get discounted at all of these things. So, look at, we got the different dollar car rental, Hertz car rental. You've got your travel agency. You've got justfly.com, One Travel. You got Flight Up. All of these are travel agencies that you are a partner with. You are a partner with them. Now, don't you know people that's traveling? You could send them to your travel agency, and every time they book something, you would get paid. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. It provides such a quality service for you and the public, and it pays you big time just to be a member of it. Okay, so you gotta love this. You just gotta love this. Now, that's an area, but let's go over to another area. Let's go right here to international services. Let's go there. And look what you have here now. I'm devoting this to services because we always focus on making all kind of money, and people don't even know the quality level of the services that you provide. They're second to none. Now, this here is my utility services that I offer people all over the world. I can offer all of these services right here. See, that's gas for their stoves and houses, electricity, cable television, internet services, and phone services. And I can offer those services all over the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Korea, New Zealand, Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Poland, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, and Portugal. All those countries. And can you see the explosiveness of how this benefits the business owner when people in France, people in Australia, Canada, all over the world can get their electricity and their gas and their cable and their internet and their phone service for a cheaper price and have the same quality and better service. And they themselves have an opportunity to make money and get a free gift every time they do it. You've not seen nothing like ASN. This here will take us several sessions to even put a dent in explaining this to where it is fully comprehended. This is just absolutely remarkable. And so these services are professional services. You know how many people use electricity? You know how many people got phones? You know how many people using TV and internet connections all over the world? And now you get to have your own utility company in countries around the world. See, so I want you to realize that this is bigger than you thought, bigger than you've ever imagined it to be, and bigger than anything that you've been a part of. This is truly an international, global business opportunity, and they've given it to you free. I can't overstate that. They're giving it to you free. And they say within 1 hour, you can prove that what they're telling you is the truth without spending a single dime. And you can make up to $500 or more in that first hour. So I want to encourage you to come on inside. There's some links somewhere around here. You can click on and come on inside. You know how to reach out to me. Lastly, that we're going to do is we're going to just look briefly, I think, at well, I want to go down here. I want to look at this just because I see it as such: cable and dish services. See, and this is another thing that is so good to have access to, because let's see here, we've got all of these coming in here. This says 8 points. This is 1 to 25. Okay, there's going to be some populating of different things in here that's going to tell us something that will reflect on what happens when you get these services. Let's just read this. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, upon the completion of any purchase, completed application, even a simple free quote, we give you absolutely free $300 gas rebate certificate plus $300 grocery certificates, plus your choice of any of numerous vacation certificates, including Hawaii, Jamaica, Mexico, 7-day cruises, and so on. And just think about that. Just think about that. This is your business, and it's given to us free, but we get paid so much. Okay. So I want you to come on inside, take a look, and enjoy it. Now, they make a statement here, and this is what their statement says: we guarantee you will make money. There is not now, nor has there ever been, a company quite like ASN. We guarantee that this is a true, no investment ever opportunity. We will never ask you for money. And we guarantee that if you just follow our simple instructions, you will make money. See, that's a bold statement, but it's true. And I just want to thank God for being a part. They also have free business advertisement. These are free advertising sites that you can advertise your business on. You know, you can post free. Don't have to pay anything for it. All of these sites, you know, ASN has done the work for you. And they're saying, now just use what we have created, use it. You know, if we put it all together, and if we have done all of the work, you just use it and start reaping the benefit. See, and when you do that, ASN will also reap the benefit. They get nothing if you don't use it. Okay. All right, I'm going to close out there. In fact, I'm going to close out the broadcast, but I'm going to stay on these pages and I'm going to do some work. I'm going to add a little bit more money to my paycheck. I can do that every day of the week, and I'm going to do it today. So until the next time, I'm going to sign off. I hope you've been blessed with today's presentation and semi/training. And let me see if I'm going to get back over to my page here. Hopefully I can get back there. You know, I get lost in all of these setups here. So I'm going to try to find this back and get back to my home page here so that we can at least, I think I can get back there. I'm not sure. You know, sometimes I've stopped sharing it, so we shouldn't be sharing it now. And let me see here. Let's open this up and let's see what we have here. What I didn't deliver on this time was the number, the page with all the gifts on it, but we'll get that another time. We can you can actually go and you can see all of the gifts that is available to you, and you know, you can take a look at those at any given time. Okay, so let me see here. Well, I'm not sure that I'm getting out of here, but I've got to find it because there's no way I can close out if I don't find my page here. Now, I'm kind of wondering, how did I do that? How did I get to the point where I don't have my my camera page? Because I know the camera's still on. So I'm going to come up here and open this up, and what I'm going to end up doing is just cutting off the different tabs. But there it is right there. Sometimes lights that we have are shining with and their position where they are makes it harder to see the tabs across the top. But guys, we've had an excellent time here. This is a phenomenal. If you want to earn income staying at home, you can do so with 15-20 minutes a day. If you want to just use the services, you can save hundreds and thousands of dollars. If you want to get all kind of gifts for free, you can do that as well. So I want to encourage you to come on inside, look around, and enjoy. I'm Bishop Jones saying, have yourself a Jesus-filled day. Bye-bye.